batteries resume.
Welcome to another episode of Out of the Fog. I'm your host, Laurabel Mba. Now, there isn't a Newfoundlander around who doesn't know the name Rex Goudie. So join us as sit back as we take a dive back into our archives to chronicle Rex's rise to fame on his episodes of Canadian Idol.
You're watching Rogers TV St. John's.
I am not a streamer. I am an entertainer that streams on Twitch. Let's get it right.
This is authenticity.
I don't think we could have imagined that chess influencers would be hitting 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Most people might think going viral is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I had no idea what I was in for.
If you want to live in the future, you have to invent it.
You're watching Rogers TV St. John's.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another year of Fog here on Rogers Television. I'm Dave Salter.
And I am Krista Radofsky. And of course, I can't believe, it's hard to believe we're going into our 5th season of Out of the Fog.
Half a decade.
Pretty amazing. Now, for the next couple of weeks, we are going to be covering the municipal elections that are happening here in our coverage area. But first, I think you want to hear from a little certain somebody.
Yes, one of the biggest stories to hit this province in years, Rex Goudie and his rise to rock star fame in just a few short months.
That's right. Now, last week, myself and colleague from Rogers Television here, Perry Cooper, we had the chance to go to Toronto and get in on all the Idol festivities. So we're going to show you a little bit of what was happening behind the scenes.
Now, Rex Goudie's got a lot going for him. He's got incredible talent and charm, but he's got a family with a lot of love there, very close-knit. Now, Wednesday was a big day for them. That was a results day, and of course came down to the final two, and they all went out to dinner, the Goudie clan, with some family friends, Premier Danny Williams, Paul Shelley, Minister Paul Shelley, and family friend Sean Majumder.
Guys, have you heard it? Boys, you heard it? He really won them over last night, you know, Rex really did. I've met him before.
So what did you think of his performance last night?
Speechless.
Yeah.
It was awesome. You know, Rex really turned up the heat last night here in Toronto. You know, we're just so proud of him, right? Very much proud of him.
So what's it like for you as his uncle, all the way up from Newfoundland, watching him up on that big, huge stage?
Bring my heart pounding all the time. Can't look at him. Make me cry.
The famous high five, they finally got it right. Good for them.
They did, finally. They thought they would surely need it later that night.
Yes.
Well, of course, we were all kind of nervously waiting for showtime on Wednesday. We eventually made our way down to the theater that afternoon. And it was so exciting because, you know, U2 was in town for sold-out shows, and there was actors there for the Toronto International Film Festival. Right. But down there at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre in downtown Toronto, there was no bigger superstar than Rex Goudie.
From Burlington, Newfoundland. There's people who have flown here without even tickets for the finale tonight, willing to buy scalped tickets at any price, trying to do whatever they can to show their enthusiasm and get the rush tickets, the few empty seats that are going to be made available tonight. There's one thing for certain, every Newfoundlander here thinks Rex Goudie is already a winner.
He's such a humble guy. He's kind of like the cute guy that doesn't know he's cute and the good singer that doesn't know he's such a great singer. I'm from St. Lawrence, Newfoundland, and I'm here to cheer on Rex for the finale.
Okay, so you bought airplane tickets, and you don't have tickets to see him tonight yet.
No tickets to see the show tonight. We're in a rush line here in hopes that we're going to get into the show. So it's all on luck.
What do you say about him as a performer, as an idol?
Awesome. It was awesome. Last night was the best show ever. It was amazing. He's going to do it all the way.
So tell me where you traveled from to be here tonight.
We traveled from Burlington, Ontario.
Okay, and what do you think? How do you think he's going to do tonight?
Oh, Rex is going to win, hands down.
Today you had to go to Scalpers to get your tickets. How much did you pay?
$100 for one ticket. So we only got 2, and there's 4 of them.
2 more. We need 2 more for tonight.
Yeah. Was it worth it?
Every cent. Every cent. We do it again.
You're the music producer for the show. So we're here to support Rex Goudie. Tell me how fabulous you think he is.
Rex is great. You know, he's an entertainer, and I think over the last, 12 weeks that we've been working on him, he's blossomed to a little entertainer. So, you know, we'll see who pulls it out tonight.
So Rex Goudie, everyone talks about how down-to-earth he is, how humble he is. So what's he like behind the scenes when you guys are rehearsing and working out your charts and everything?
He's great. If I can understand him half the time, I think he's great. You know what I mean? His accent's a little strong, but yeah, he's Rex. You know what I mean? You can tell the Rex that he is now is the Rex he was and the Rex he's gonna be. So he's like, you know, nothing's gone to his head yet, you know, but time will tell. You know what I mean? All he has to do is keep being Rex and put out a record, and he'll be fine.
How exciting do you think this event is tonight?
Well, I mean, it's beyond compare in this country. I mean, when you think of the numbers of people that watch this show and then vote, and you know, I'm sure your boy will do well.
But I really saw Rex Goudie come on strong last night like I have not seen him before. And in fact, he's really matured during the course of this entire Canadian Idol contest and this competition that featuring such incredible talent right across Canada, from coast to coast to coast. It's our own Rex Goudie.
I love his family, and that's not being nice. They're really, really amazing people. And Rex is too. And Melissa and Rex have been like this. They support each other through this. I love them both. I really do. It's been a long summer. They've worked hard.
Now your wife is also pretty jealous, I understand.
Yes, she is, because of course he taught Rex, and she also taught Rex's uncles in school in Bayburt. So, you know, I've known these guys. I've grown up with them. They're all very musical, and you see a lot in Rex what his father and his mother are like. And of course, you know, then we got the small community of Burlington and Sean Majumder.
He called me in LA when I was there, and he said, I'm in the top 32. I was like, that's crazy. And here we are tonight in the finals. And
amazing.
The performance he put on last night for the big finale, you know, I was in tears. I swear to God, I was moved. I was so inspired by him.
The performance that he put on last night was outstanding. When he had to rise to the occasion, he did it, and I think I get just cold shivers just thinking about it. I mean, it really makes me feel good to be the premier Newfoundland and Labrador here tonight in this studio with him.
Do you think Rex would come all this way?
Yeah.
Why? What was it about him?
Again, he's just the real deal.
Yeah.
And in my world, the real deal is hard to find.
Yeah. How has he grown from when you first saw him in St. John's?
Well, you know, I actually didn't think he grew that much until last night's performance.
Yeah.
And then I went, you know what? Rex realizes it's the bottom of the ninth, and I better hit a home run. And he came out and he hit a home run.
Who did the best version, do you think, of the Idol single last night? Do you think it was Rex?
I thought Rex did, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So what's in it for Rex now in the future? Win or lose, do you think, out of this?
Well, I said it to him last week on the show, that forget about being a mechanic, and he better start following his dream as a singer.
Now, if Toronto was abuzz with Canadian Idol mania, Newfoundland was consumed. Most everyone left Burlington on the Bayburt Peninsula and drove the 227 kilometers to Corner Brook, where there was a huge rally planned in Rex's honor.
Tickets to the Rex Goudie rally sold out in under an hour. The Pepsi Center in Corner Brook was jam-packed with screaming fans from all over the province who wanted to show Rex their devotion. 4,000 people came armed with signs and banners to watch their Rex on large TV screens for the 2-hour finale, making certain that Rex and the rest of the country knew that he was already a superstar.
Okay, well, I know some diehard fans who cannot wait to say hello. Corner Brook, are you there? Hello, Corner Brook. How y'all doing back there?
Hey, Rex, I really, really miss you, and I'm really proud of you, and I'm really excited. We're all so proud of you. Good luck tonight. I know you're going to do great.
There you go. We have a proud crowd here in Corner Brook, but right now, Ben, we'll send it back to you.
That was Rex's best friend, Aaron Broderick.
From Burlington. Now, Wednesday night's finale drew 3.8 million viewers. That means that 1 in 6 Canadians watched some part of the finale on TV.
Unbelievable, and I figured just about every Newfoundlander was glued to the set that night. We were all hoping Rex would come away with the crown, but you know, it really didn't matter who won.
Canada voted. And the name of the next Canadian Idol is Melissa O'Neill.
Like a true professional, Rex Goudie handled it all graciously, right down to the end. He celebrated Melissa's success and, of course, celebrated his own. After all, he had come a very close second out of 9,000 who auditioned all across the country.
Everybody who was rooting for you thought that you were a winner going into tonight. What's the response been since finding out you came in second? What have people been saying to you on the stage? I know there's been all kinds of people swarming around you.
Everybody been saying, just work, just work. I mean, you're going to do good, you're going to do well. Just do everything you can to keep this tidal wave running, you know? And I'm appreciative of everybody that's been here to help out and here to urge me on, to keep me going. And I'm absolutely speechless right now. I don't know what to say.
All right, you go get some sleep. We're going to talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. God, we're proud of you.
Thank you, Newfoundland.
Quite honestly, what went through my mind, I couldn't think of Rex losing to a nicer person.
Yeah. She's a beautiful person.
Yes, and we've got to know her and her dad over the summer, and they're good people.
Oh, I'm stuck. Coming to visit Newfoundland very soon. All right. So, please let me stay somewhere.
Describe what that feeling's like for parents to watch your son come all the way to the top two.
It just blew me away, and it's overwhelming. I just can't explain the way it makes you feel. Just so proud of him.
For me, right now, I'm so proud of what Rex have done, but I was proud of Rex before he even came here. I'm so proud that he kept his feet on the ground, his head out of the clouds, and even for all the bull about his Newfie accent and everything else, he stuck to that, didn't change a thing. I think he should run for politics.
Well, he's certainly got the charisma down pat, hasn't he?
He could teach an awful lot of us a lot of lessons.
Well, Krista, the Goudies are such a close family, and you can really see how proud they are of their son and how all his hard work paid off.
Absolutely. How can you not be?
Absolutely. I'm proud of him.
We're going to be back with more Sexy Rexy in just a moment.
If you have a comment about this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us, or send us your feedback through social media.
Well, tonight, Out of the Fog is focused entirely on Mr. Rex Goudie. Well, the very next morning after the results show, that would be Thursday morning, there wasn't any break from the madness for Rex. He was up very bright and early to do an appearance on Canada AM with, of course, fellow Newfoundlander Seamus O'Regan, who only had praise for Rex.
What was really reflected in how well he did is not just his voice, it's his charisma, and just that he's got such a great heart. And, you know, here at AM, we had all the people who were eliminated come in the next morning after they were eliminated. All they do is talk about Rex. You know, how he's always there for them. And Melissa, and how, like, the two of them were the heart and soul of that 10.
Yeah.
And, you know, they were the final two. So it just goes to show, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of it had to do with just character, and he has lots of it. I'm a huge fan of this guy.
Yeah.
I think he can do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, thanks for your time.
Good to see you.
Thanks.
Take care.
Thanks.
See ya.
Bye.
So later that day, after countless meetings and interviews, you got to have a little up-close and personal time with Rex.
Yeah, well, Perry and I went to the mansion. Now, all the idols live in the mansion until they're eliminated. They live there together, you see. So it was only Rex and Melissa left in this mansion.
Okay.
Now, I had to sign a confidentiality agreement promising not to tell where the mansion is.
Winnipeg.
No.
Harbor Grace.
No, it's
No, we're
in
getting close?
Toronto.
Toronto, of course,
But we
sure.
went to the mansion to chat with Rex about his whole idol roller coaster. Rex, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Are you feeling tired?
Not too bad, not too bad. I get a little cat naps in between there today, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. I know that you're happy about how it all turned out. Did you feel slightly disappointed last night?
Well, the game with a hockey reference is like watching two Canadian teams in Stanley Cup finals. Like watching, say, the Leafs and Calgary in the Stanley Cup final. Well, pretty much obvious, but it's like watching Calgary win. You're still happy because I'm a Leafs fan. You're still happy because it's still a Canadian team to win it.
Right.
It's such a good, good hard-working people. But it's kind of a little bit of a disappointment because it's not your team. But still, for all, I'm overjoyed that Melissa won it. She's going to do so many wonderful things with this, and I'm looking forward to her first CD release.
And you're going to do so well with things.
Oh, whatever happens, happens. And you never know what could happen.
Yeah. I know you've been singing to people since you were just a child. You started singing for your grandmother when you were 3 years old. Do you believe in fate? Do you think you were destined to follow this path?
I I'm a firm believer in whatever is going to happen is happening, and if it's meant to be, it will be.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to play everything by ear by now, right? There's so many opportunities going to open up, and it's just about to use them to my advantage.
And all of a sudden, in a couple of months, you just leapt into instant stardom, catapulted. 3.6 million votes, pretty spectacular.
Amazing,
and
yeah.
between you and Melissa, it was the closest margin ever. So tell me.
I don't know exactly how close it was, but they said it was really close as it's ever been.
Closest ever. So tell me your thought process. All those months ago when your cousin dared you to audition, what did you think of it then?
I go down and try for a laugh.
How do you say your last name?
Goudie.
And then I kept going on and on and on. And it was, like I said last night, it just got amazing to the point I said, well, I'm in it this far. I just want to do the best I can and try to win it, right? I tried my best for the last couple of shows, and I think I've done okay. I'm happy with it. I couldn't be more proud.
How do you think you've grown and changed over these last few months?
I'm still who I was when I came up here, but so many things have happened to grow as an individual. So many, I put in a high pressure situation, obviously, and just held to my guns. I think it grew in my integrity and dealing with so many nice people as we dealt with up here. That it adds to the experience completely.
And vocally, you've learned a lot.
Oh, Deborah Bird's amazing. She taught me so many things, and what to do when your voice is bad, what to do, to make everything sound beautiful. And she is such a beautiful person. You heard her sing there Wednesday night, and she is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. One of the things that people adore about you is how genuine you are and how sincere you are. And you talk about your own integrity and staying true to yourself. And that's even on Tuesday night when you performed and you rocked out and Zach said, you are exactly who you are. You never made any bones about that. Where do you think that comes from?
That's a lot of the Goudie's way, I think. I mean, there's no use in being something that you're not. The only thing that anybody is best at is being themselves, and that's what I try to play out and just be myself, and I'm happy with everything I've done.
And now with his favorite performance this season, I give you Rex Goudie.
It's flying high, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, and I'm feeling
You had a huge support network behind you too, incredible parents, and I've been meeting all your aunts and uncles and cousins and people who are related from BC right to Newfoundland. It's interesting because your family is so close, and oftentimes when families are so close, they've been through a lot together.
We have been through a lot together, and I don't really get into it now, but a lot of hardships have come our way, and that our family is so close, it's so beautiful. I'm so proud of everybody in my family, right down to, I'm most proud of my brother. He has been the hardest working person I've ever known in my life, next to Dad, but he's been through so much and still kicking on through and still calling me up from Voisey's Bay and saying he's proud, and he can't watch it, but he's still proud of what I'm doing. I can't wait to see him again.
Tell me about your Uncle Rex.
Uncle Rex was a very nice person. I mean, he got diagnosed with cancer. He just kept putting on as, oh, I got a headache because of the light shining on my face or something like that, right? That's the way he was. He always worked his heart out to the bitter end, right? But seeing him go, and I'm so happy that I was able to carry on his name and make people proud, because I know he's up there now, just winking and laughing. I can hear what he's saying. I'm not going to repeat what he's saying.
And you actually wear his name on your shirt,
That's his name
right?
tag. That came from,
Tell me where it
came from his coveralls that he wore when he used to work on the grades with us.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I got to do a little bit of a tribute and put it on a Dickies work shirt, and way to go.
And singing has, I guess, always been your therapy. I know you sang He Ain't Heavy at his funeral.
Oh, my Lord. I get shivers thinking about that. This is such an amazing song and such a great tribute we had to him that day. We miss him so much. I mean, there's no words can express how much we miss Uncle Rex right now.
Well, you've paid a great tribute to him.
Thank you very much.
And through all that, through hardship, you've learned, as Farley Flex says, to emote through your songs. You have a real sense of maturity about you in terms of understanding lyrics. Do you feel like you understand the Heartbreak Blue Rodeo songs?
Oh, definitely. Completely understand the Heartbreak Blue Rodeo songs. I mean, those guys would not even be able to sing those songs, let alone write them, if they'd never been through it themselves.
That's right.
And that's such amazing things about songs like that, and Bruce Springsteen music, and all the deep. Chris Christopherson, another excellent songwriter. That is beautiful music that touches souls.
Yeah. What's been your favorite moment?
Favorite moment? I think the whole summer. One big moment.
It's hard to pick it.
Yeah, it's really hard to pick it. Seeing Melissa win it last night was beautiful.
Is that right?
Yeah, I really enjoyed myself last night. You couldn't beat the smile off my face with a stick.
Take a look at me now. There's just an empty space. Wait for you is all I can do, and that's what I've got to face. Look at me now, 'cause I'll still be standing here, and you're coming back to me. It's against all odds. It's the chance I've got to take. Take a look at me now.
Is there a moment when you were singing where you were just relishing the moment, hearing the crowds go wild? One particular song?
Bulletproof.
Yeah.
I enjoyed singing Bulletproof. That was fun.
It was fabulous.
And singing with Kaylin last night was beautiful on Wednesday. That was good laugh. That's the type of stuff I enjoy, going out and having a good fun time with it.
Let me tell you some of the things I've been printing off some of the internet about you. Because there's, you type in your name and thousands of hits come up, right? You're very gifted, and just remember, you've given Canadians an insightful look into the wonderful talent the rock has to offer. I made a website about you. Even if you don't win, I hope you're going to have a record deal, because I will buy all of your CDs. Listen to this one. Hi, Sexy Rexy. I watch you every week, and although I'm 70 years old, you still turn me on.
God bless her.
That must be unfathomable.
I can't think about that. That's amazing. That's amazing. God bless all of you out there in Newfoundland. I miss you all, and I hope to see you soon.
Now, I know, obviously now you have a platform ahead of you. You have a great opportunity right now. Kids are looking up to you. If you could teach people something, if you could influence them in some way, what would you like to teach them?
Just be yourself. Be true to yourself is the main thing here. I mean, treat everybody with respect, and you will be treated with respect. And that's the way I've always lived my life. Treat everybody how I want to be treated. Try to make friends, so many friends as what you can, because friendship is what makes life worthwhile.
What about a recording contract?
You never know. You never know. I mean, if I don't get one, I'll work independently. If I do get one, I'll do the best I can with it. But right now, it's just to learn so much about the industry is what I can, and use this the whole thing to my advantage right now.
Yeah. Will you ever give up mechanics?
No. My hands are too clean. I need to get my hands dirty.
What's the first thing you want to do when you get home?
Actually, I talked about the same thing when I made Top 10. The transmission is still bad in the truck. We got to change it. I'm going home and I get my hands dirty. I'm just crawling right up my new truck as soon as it gets there.
But I know you and Sean Majumdar have decided you want to do a fundraiser.
We want to do a fundraiser for to raise money for a dialysis machine and to put it on the Bay River Peninsula. My grandfather right now has kidney failure, and it's hard on anybody. It's not just for Pop. It's hard on anybody to have to travel back and forth between Grand Falls or Corner Brook for dialysis when it could be done at home, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to try to raise as much money as we can to put one in the Bay River Peninsula Health Center, so that it's not so hard for people, especially older senior citizens and everything. So it's not so hard for them to be back and forth, not so costly. Try to do everything we can to make it comfortable for everybody, so everybody can lead a wonderful life. You know.
That's a great cause.
Thanh you. That's worthwhile. Again, right from the heart, right?
Yeah. Now, when are you going to perform in Newfoundland when we can see you?
ASAP. As soon as I get a chance.
Not soon enough for us. Maybe will you do a big show? Do you think?
I think the biggest going on will be the benefit concert.
Yeah.
And we're still trying to work out the details onto it, but guaranteed that's going to be first and foremost.
So we all get to get out to Burlington.
I don't think Burlington can handle, but the only thing we got there is the outdoor rink. We put chairs right there. I don't know. I had a few ideas. As details, we'll let you know as details come my way.
Yeah, well, we look forward to all the details about you and your huge successful career.
Thank
we
you.
are so proud of you, Rex.
I'm proud to be a Newfoundlander.
I know you are. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. Oh, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. And I'm
It all started when I racked up some serious debt. Interest payments were going up, creditors were calling. Jane's and Noseworthy came up with a plan. Knowing that the phone was going to stop ringing and that I was not in this alone was a huge relief. Bankruptcy or a consumer proposal or whatever help you get is not the end. It's just the beginning. A chance to start again with knowledge and support and people in your corner. Are you ready? Get out of debt. It's okay.
Learn more about Leah's story at janesnoseworthy.ca.
Do you worry about how much someone drinks?
Do you feel angry or depressed most of the time? Do you feel neglected or unloved?
Do you feel that if the drinker loved you, she or he would stop drinking?
If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
Not everyone trapped by alcohol is an alcoholic.
Families and friends are suffering too. Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
If you have a comment about this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us or send us your feedback through social media.
Now, wasn't it great to watch Rex put Newfoundland and Burlington on the map? For 20 years, Out of the Fog has brought you great entertainment and stories about our province from coast to coast. Thanks so much for joining us on this adventure, and have a great evening.
If you have a comment about this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us or send us your feedback through social media. If you have a comment about this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us or send us your feedback